Time must have pulled up right behind when I pulled up. Top thing. What does that mean? Let me see. Hey, Tori Boo. Hey, hey, hey. Thank you so much for being a subscriber. Who is loud? And ticky, ticky, top, top. What am I looking at? You're looking at sticky bun Cinnabons. It has a sticky glaze with full of nuts, pecans, and walnuts. Is my AC loud in the background? I think my AirPods is connected, but I'm not sure. Sticky buns. You're looking at sticky buns. Sticky buns. Let me see. Sticky buns. And this is. No, it's not loud. I don't hear it. Okay, cool. I said, let me go live and see if anybody get a make some deliveries real quick into the city. Decided, let me pop on real quick and have a little chitty chat check in. Say hey. Make sure you hit the thumbs up and don't be afraid to share. Sharing is caring. Caring. Sharing is caring. Not caring like Karen, like we doing too much caring, but like oh, to the city. I'm headed to the city. I'm headed to the city to drop off these sweet treats real quick and decided I'd pop on. I actually had talked to Blasted earlier today and she mentioned like when the next time you come when you coming back? And I'm like, what you mean coming back? She like, I mean like blogging, but she was like going live. You haven't even went live. I'm like, I just haven't had the time. I just haven't had the time to hit the live button. And honestly, I'll be feeling like what I'm gonna come on here and talk about because I haven't been keeping up with none of the like the TT. But as I was talking, I was like, oh, I could do like a sip and chat type of a sip and chat type of live where I pick a topic and we talk about things like that, something positive, you know. Talking about my weight loss, which I'm still doing. I guess I could do stuff like that. I just have to find the time to do it with me trying to get back up and running with this business of mine. It could be a little time consuming, not just physically, but mentally trying to figure out how to put myself back out there so I can get back to where I was. Exactamundo. Well, this is a real business too, Tori. This is a real business too. Don't downplay it. This is a real business too. You know, it takes work, effort, and focus for sure. Just as much effort. But I want to just pouring all my energy into my baking business because I really want to get it back to where it was and beyond. I want to get back to where I was and beyond. Not such a bad start at all. I've been busy almost every single weekend since I've started, sometimes during the week. And I'm also trying to figure out how to keep things available, like have some type of sale weekly. I want to challenge myself to have something available during the week outside of like my customized orders um, and whatnot. Listen, Linda. Yeah, I knew what you meant. Outside of my custom orders, I want to have stuff, available for people to purchase, just, for that sweet tooth situation. So I'm trying to situate that today, doing the multiple. I got to go around this car because I'm not really sure why we are in a 60 mile per hour zone and they're doing about 45, which is not terrible for me since I'm chit chatting. It gives me the opportunity to kind of peek over, but all the cars just zooming past us, just zooming past us. Like, I'm gonna need you to wake up, my man. Hey, Cinderella, dressed in yellow. Hey, girl. I seen it. I just seen the beginning of it. I ain't even had to read the whole thing, but I know it's you. I don't know what you wrote, but I seen Cinderella. I seen C-E-I. I seen C-I-N-D. C-I-N-D. Hey, Bookie Boo. I'm starving too. I have not eaten anything. When I get into the kitchen and get the bacon, I forget to take care of myself trying to get through it. Oh, but what I was saying was today doing the bake sale that I did today, with me doing multiple things, I realized I need like a baker's rack. I didn't think I would need something like that because normally baker's racks on a rolling, the wheels are used for like commercial kitchens, and I'm on a smaller scale. But I realized today that I could really use a baker's rack. A baker's rack today would have came in handy. I made it work and I figured it out. But with the multiple flavors of cookies I did today, um, the sticky buns, the pretzel nuggets, having a baker's rack would have done me such a solid, because I wouldn't have had to think about where to put all those big trays. I could have just stacked them up on a rack and kept it pushing, wheeled it to the side until I was ready to use it. And I like the fact that getting one of those, I can also get a cover that goes over it. It's like a plastic cover that goes over the baker's rack. So your food is protected from contaminants and particles, getting into the stuff. So I'm going to look into investing in one of those when I do these sales during the week. I'm going to need one. I'm going to definitely need one, or whatnot. Do you just not have an appetite? I wish I would have pinned my link. I did do this live in a way so that people could have came up with me, but I forgot I can't drop the link. I can't drop the link in the comments while I'm on live on YouTube. Hey, Melly Mel, what's happened? But I wanted to come on and just say, hey, what's up? Double tap the screen, you guys. Hit the thumbs up, and share me out. Can somebody put me in? I believe y'all still have access to Summer's Room subscribers group on FB because I still have access to it. I know I'll be posting in there. So can somebody share it in the subscribers group so they know that I'm live? Share it to your Facebook or groups that you're in. I would appreciate it for show, for show, for show, for show. Um, I had a couple of people. I haven't really been watching many lives lately. I kind of been in my own little zone, but a couple of times I stopped in um, May's live. I had a couple of inboxes sliding through Toya's live, popping in on live and TikTok and stuff sometimes here and there. I've had a couple of people wonder like, "Hey, where you been? We haven't seen you. What's going on?" I'm still around, just not around in that capacity. Blogging is on the back burner. I don't even know if I will actually. I'm not sure if I will return to blogging. I don't see it not with me trying to get my business to not with me trying to get my baking business back to where it used to be and beyond. Because my goal is to push myself to get back to the point where I was before I stopped baking. I was on the verge of actually going into a brick and mortar, like finding a location. So I want to get back to the point where I'm considering going into a location. People have been telling me now, like, you need to open a bakery. And that is just right now, it just it's not good. I don't see it being a positive thing for me. When people be suggesting like you good, go do it, they don't be thinking about that overhead. Understanding like when you take on a business, you take on bills, you take on more bills. Right now, Right now, being a home based baker, I don't have that overhead. For one, because it's out of my house, and for two, because I'm married to a man that take care of the bills. So I ain't having to worry about that overhead. But I know eventually, just with on a small scale of what I'm baking, even with today, with what I did, with like trying to figure out space wise, I know having a bigger space would be a great opportunity for me. And so maybe one day soon, that's where I will be. Whether it's going into my own space or maybe us expanding our home so that I could just stay home to bake. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I'm enjoying where I'm at with my baking business. I'm super excited to be back in the kitchen. And I'm super excited to have the support that I have right off the top. Like to have orders, you know, and have people looking for your stuff and wondering like, oh, did you make anything? Are you baking or you cooking this weekend? It feels really, really good. It feels really good. And I'm still on my weight loss journey. I need to get back to updates with that. I'm such a horrible content creator. I really don't know how. Shoot, I was horrible as a blogger, like keeping up with the news and stuff like that. But because it's hard work, man. I don't know how people do it. Like people that are full time content creators and do this thing, they just know to turn the camera on and they catching the videos and the content. I don't know how they do it. Like a lot of times I miss content because I'm just in the mix of whatever I'm doing and I'm trying to get it done. And then after I'm done, I'm like, oh my gosh, I forgot to hit record. When I be cooking, I be meaning to record my cooking. It's a video I meant to do to put it with a recipe. Somebody asked me for it. I forgot to set up a camera and hit play. And I keep saying maybe I need to invest in some stands that I could kind of just keep in place, maybe on hand in those areas somehow. If I could find something that's like convenient and I could position like over the stove and over the counter that I could just like attach my phone to a boom. I ain't even got to think about it. It's already set and to go. Maybe I need to look into something like that because baby. And then I'll be wanting to be comfortable. Um, I don't be wanting to be covered all the time, but I guess I could do faceless content. You know what I'm saying? For my cooking videos, everybody don't show themselves, so then that's a task. I just got to do better. I just got to do better. But it's so much to think about when it comes to content creating. People make it look easy. When I tell y'all it's not, it is not easy. You see me slide by the overhead bill is woo. I had looked into a couple of like cloud kitchens before, and I for the life of me don't. I mean, I guess because when I was gonna say I don't see how that's convenient or how it makes sense, but I guess it does because you have the one set fee and you don't have to worry about utilities and stuff. So I guess that makes sense. And all that stuff. It kind of is like all inclusive. And I also think they build in your insurance. So I guess that makes sense. I guess it makes sense, but even those are freaking it's like paying rent. It's like I mean that's what it is, but it's like having another place to live. Is that overhead is expensive, expensive. Hey Nay, how you doing? Yeah. You tried and failed. You tried what, Tori? What you tried? What I miss? Hey Desmond, how you doing? These were some of the cookies that I made today. These aren't even finished. So these cookies are Oreo, if you haven't figured out, and the other ones are double chocolate s'mores cookies. And I actually added drizzle on top of these cookies, and some cookie dust, I guess, over top of it. I'm doing well. Thank you so much for asking. And cookie dust over top of it. And I also did, I don't know if I took a picture of the other ones. I also did banana pudding and I did a red velvet chocolate chunk cookie as well. And when I tell you people that missed out, baby, they missed out. Now, I do think that these cookies will ship well. I just have to find a container that can go into the smaller shipping envelopes so that I can make it affordable because shipping is actually expensive. I have people all the time, oh, you want to ship me something? You want to ship me some? Shipping is not cheap, and I'm not finna soak up none of those shipping costs. I just shipped a pound cake to South Carolina. It made it safely in one piece. It looked as good as when it came out of my oven when I boxed it up, and the review was amazing. And I took on a little bit of the overhead, not much after I did my calculations because I kind of like estimated it. I shorted myself just a tiny bit, but his shipping cost was like I charged the shipping was like $52. In essence, in actuality, it was like closer to 60. It was more like 56.50, like for shipping. And that's just shipping. That's not me making no profit off the shipping. That's just me paying the post office, um, the box, the shipping supplies, the dry ice, if dry ice needs to go in there. That's nothing going into my pocket. Like, and that was for priority shipping, 1 to 3 business days, and they actually got it within the 24-hour range. I shipped it out Monday evening, and it arrived to them Wednesday morning. So, um, I'm sorry, not 24 hours. It got to him in a little bit over 24 hours, like 36 hours. I need to go find out from my post office because when I did my original research, it told me that I'll Apple Pay you 100 right now. Send it, baby, send it, and I'll ship you a pound cake. Um, dang, you made me lose my train of thought. Peering over at the phone. Uh, oh, I need to find out. I need to talk to the post office and see if it's a pickup, a morning pickup. If I could have the item boxed up and sent to the post, because I think that if I can get it, if they have a morning pickup out of the post office, the items would get to. I know as far as Georgia, it should get to them like the very next day. It should get to them like the very next day. If I'm able to ship it out that morning, they should have it the next morning in their mailboxes, like at their houses. So I'm going to check into that to see and see what's up with that. So far, UPS has done me a solid. You want cookies? Cookies shouldn't be $100. They shouldn't be that expensive because I think I could ship smaller cookies. Oh, nay, you like chocolate, right? When I say I took a little tiny piece that fell off onto the cookie tray and tasted like the double chocolate s'mores cookie, that chocolate was chocolate in. That chocolate was chocolatey. Now you work during the week though, Nate, so I would probably try to send it out the weekend make me nervous. But if I shipped it out on Thursday, then you would have it Saturday morning. Or if I was shipped it out Friday, if I found out about the morning delivery, I wouldn't do it no later than Thursday because I would be scared that for whatever reason it don't show up on Saturday, then your mail will be sitting somewhere till Monday. So latest will be Thursday because I know it will get to you. If it don't get to you Friday, it'll get to you Saturday. That cookie was the freaking licious, and that's not to just you know pat myself on the back because I made it, but it was good, and I'm not like a huge chocolate fan. And I need to just find me some containers for like slices, smaller stuff, um, because those things would ship well in the smaller packages. But the big box, the largest shipping box that I saw for USPS, I mean, is going to be like, yeah, is shipping is about $60, 50 like about 56 between $56 and $60 is what the total, about the total would be. But I just been in my own little world, minding my own little business, trying to get my business, up and popping. I need to find some vending events out in my target area so that people can start to know who I am. Um, it's like starting all over, rebuilding the business is so much freaking work, but It's so worth it. When a person today, I had a new customer. I never had this client, this person buy from me before, and I always get nervous. I'm nervous in general. Like even if you purchase stuff from me before, I always like I hope that it be delicious, and that they enjoy it, that it tastes the same as it did prior, because baking can be finicky. And she came and she picked up whatever, and I was just like, I always feel like I'm holding my breath. And when she texted me, she was like, "Oh my God, everything was so good." I'm like, I said, "Oh, I'm so happy you enjoy everything." She like, "I murdered it. It's going. Cookies going, pudding going, everything going. It was delicious." And I'm like, that just it just made my day. You know what I'm saying? To know she was like, "You got a client, you got a customer for life." And I was like, I wish you would have got the cinnamon roll, because I made sticky cinnamon rolls. And when I say those cinnamon rolls is bussing, those cinnamon rolls is bussing. And I wish she would have got one. She didn't get one. Because they smell delicious. I didn't even get to eat one because I made them almost to like the tea, but I was able to I had to taste test like my glaze that I make to make sure it was with it. And when I say that glaze, that glaze, that glaze, woo, glaze was hitting. Okay, hitting. Send you what, the sticky buns? Yeah, I think those things would definitely shit. Well, with the amount of stuff you're talking about, you might be at $60. You might need a big box. You might be at $60. Just put a bunch of different stuff in there. Child. Mm-mm-mm. I should have put her address in because I kind of remember where she lived at. I think I kind of remember where she lived at. I've been to this place. She's this person. And it's such a good feeling to know, like, when I came back, clients that I had prior to, and I haven't baked in over 2 years. And to come back after being MIA for 2 years and have clients like, "Oh my God, I'm so glad that you back. Oh, I'm going to support you in whatever you make because everything you had always hit. You never missed." Da, da, da. Like having people, say those things to you and mean it and actually come and make purchases, like not just be talking to talk, but actually come and like pour into your business. Man, it feels really good. It does. And sometimes I be feeling like y'all gassing me up because it ain't. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all gassing it, but I'm like I gotta stop downplaying it and really like just get into me. But I'm trying to get a menu. I want a menu that I'm going to make weekly that I'll have available. Like I want to have things that I make every week that I have available. Right now, I'm doing starting off with small batches, and I will work my way up as my clientele base grows out in the area that I'm in. Philly always supporting me, hands down. But I really want to tap into the client base that's closer to my home. First of all, it would be convenient for me. Secondly, it would increase my revenue, and broaden my reach. So yeah, I'm finna get into it. Finna get into it. Hey, Miss Antoinette, I know that's you. I know it's Miss Antoinette. I see yellow. I know that's a super sticker, super chat, and that's my girl. It's either Miss Antoinette or Sweets. It's either Miss Antoinette or Sweets. And look at it's Miss Antoinette. How are you doing, love? I hope you are doing well. I hope you are keeping that weight off and you are loving your life. Y'all need to I don't know, my online folks need to go ahead. I'm gonna have a bake sale for y'all to order. I'm gonna figure out a package that is feasible for shipping. Try to figure out how I could pack one of the smaller boxes that's within like the $20-$25 range. And I know even that for some people is still kind of steep for shipping. But I think that's as cheap as it's going to get as far as like shipping to make sure I can get it to y'all within a reasonable time. I'm kind of scared to ship baked goods not priority because I don't want them to just be sitting around a post office since they could kind of get it to you whenever they want to. You know what I mean? But I want to have a bake sale and see if I can get some of my online folks to order some stuff. And I know that I be concerned about like shipping costs, and I understand I can't change it. And there are other bakers or people that ship. and their price is their price. You for shipping because we don't control it. And I'd be like, it's been people I wanted to support, and when I would click on there, some of them only offer like overnight shipping, and I get it because overnight shipping kind of guarantees that the item going to get there. It's not going to be stuck in transit. But overnight shipping is freaking expensive, $100. Like, eh, but people be paying it. So I'm gonna get my shipping menu together, so I can tap into that base. And yeah, I have smaller size pound cakes. I know that can go that I'll likely be able to put into smaller boxes, and things like that. So yeah, I need to figure it out so I can make it worth people while. Because while I know I can't help the shipping, I feel bad that shipping costs just as much as the damn cake. You know what I mean? I'm doing well, but I'm gaining weight just looking at all your baked goods. Woo, baby! Don't look too long. Don't look too long. Look, peek and then look away. Peek and look away. Well, I'm pretty much at my destination. Well, flourishing. I just been, minding the business that pays me, business that pays me because the other business, but just trying to tap into something else and understanding I have my own talent. Um, and trying to get that to push, grow. And I know a lot of it is the quality of my videos, trying to figure all that out. I'm gonna get it together though. I'm gonna get it together though. I'm gonna find a formula that works, and I'm gonna make it happen, 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 happen. Let me see. You gotta get a truck and start your delivery business. Who? I don't want to deliver. That's not what I want to do. Now, somebody else could deliver. Originally what was supposed to happen or what I was working on was before, when I had stuff going on, my son was handling that. So maybe he'll, if he is available and it's popping, he could get to doing that. But I don't want to do delivery. Somebody else could do delivery. I know DoorDash is currently living in. You know what I'm saying? I'll just be the truck keeper. All right, so good night. Love y'all. Bye bye.